In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how much money my $2,000 deposit has made me in 1 week. We are talking about a stable coin and I'm earning yields on it. So if you're interested, stay tuned and enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on guys? It's Eric here and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day and are doing well. We are obviously in a bear market. We've seen Bitcoin crash. It is rebounding a bit. Is the bottom in? We don't know. And of course, nobody has a crystal ball and nobody can tell you what the future holds, because if that were the case, well, we would all be millionaires. But in these times, what I like to typically do is I like to move away from safer assets and obviously leave a bit of money in degen plays, and hopefully those degen plays come back. But I do like to have some sort of security because I also like to sleep at night. So in this video, what I want to show you guys is overnight finance. We've done a few videos on them before, and what I want to show you guys is I've put in about $2,000 in this protocol, and I was actually able to make a yield on this. And just a quick overview on overnight finance, because I'm sure not all of you know what this is. I am going to be leaving a link to their website down in the description below. But in a nutshell, overnight finance is a stable coin that is pegged to USDC 1-to-1. It is 100% collateralized, meaning that there's always assets available to convert your USD plus to USDC. It is not an inflationary coin because every time there is a rebase, the actual money they get from their strategies is converted to USDC and then is used to mint USD plus. Now, when you actually remove your USD plus and you convert it back to USDC, that USD plus gets destroyed. So it's not like they're inflating their coin. Now, something else here is that USD plus can obviously replace USDC in pools. And the question I have for you is, do you like algorithmic stablecoins? Well, I have some good news for you guys, because this one here is not exposed to any of these algorithmic stablecoins, which we've seen have a total chaos failure in the last few months. And I am definitely talking about Luna. So if we move on to their DApp, of course, if you'd like to mint USD plus, you're gonna need USDC, and vice versa. Once you have USD plus, you can convert it anytime back into USDC. There is a small fee, so let's say I would just remove all of this. Let's just take a look at the fee. There is about an 80-cent fee. It's obviously gonna vary on the amount of money you're depositing or taking out, but obviously there is a small fee, and if we just hover over this, it's about 0.04 of each trade, so a very, very small fee. And if we go on to the statistic dashboard, we see the APY for the week, for the month, or the all-time APY, and we also see the total value locked, which is sitting right now at around $2 million. Now, taking a look at their strategies, and this is basically how they're generating that yield. We are seeing that they have different strategies. They're providing liquidity to these strategies, generating a percentage based on what amount of volume is going through those pairs, and basically taking that, converting it into USDC, and then minting some USD plus with that, and basically rewarding all of their holders that hold USD plus. So if we go ahead and we take a look at the payouts, obviously the yield is going to differ every single day. And we can see that over the last 2 days, we had a 17.2 and an 11% yield. And obviously this is APY. You're not getting 11% or 17% on a daily basis. We can see the daily payouts per USD plus here. So it's very, very small. But now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at my dashboard. I put in $2,015, and if we go ahead and we look at all of those transactions that I had about $1,400 here back on June 15th, and now I've added another $600, so it brought me to $2,015. And basically, as we can see over the last several days, basically a week, we've continued getting some payouts in USD plus, and now we can see that the total balance is sitting at $2,018.44. So over the last week, I've made a profit of $3.16, and that is an APY of roughly 8.52%. And this is a stable coin that is redeemable anytime because it's 100% collateralized with USDC. So in my opinion, I'm like, why would I hold USDC if I can hold USD plus, generate a small percentage on a daily basis? It is given out or paid out every single day. So it is actually going to be compounded daily, which is even better. And you're not going to be making millions, of course, because this is a stable coin. But I mean, I'm going to take an 8.5% APY any day of the week. And basically that's my strategy in this bear market. So I've gained about $3 for this week on about $2,000 deposits. So like I said, it's not anything crazy, but it's definitely a lot better than just holding USDC in your wallet because your USDC isn't doing anything and it's not going to grow in value. Now, obviously there are different ways of making money with USD plus. We also know that it can be used in liquidity pools. And if we go on to Penrose, I'm actually staking about $1,100 of USD plus and USDC, and I'm earning about 14% here on Penrose. And right now that is obviously giving me rewards in Pen token and in the DIS token. And as we can see, because the entire market is just down, the Pen token price is at 2 cents. It was once at $1, but we've all known what has happened recently. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you guys, and this is brand new and not actually available yet. This isn't a beta mode, but we've talked about making money just holding USD plus. We've talked a bit about USD plus in liquidity pools, how I'm earning about 14% on Penrose. And now they've just came out with this new strategy, which is hedged strategies. And again, this is not available, but basically you'll be able to get 5 to 6 times your USD plus yield by pledging USD plus as collateral with minimum risk of liquidation. So as we can see here, this would basically be providing Wrapped Matic and USD plus into a pool, earning about 41% APY. But keep in mind, this is a volatile pool because Matic could go up, it could go down. So there is a lot of volatility compared to these other strategies, and this is also why the risk factor is obviously high. And I do believe that these numbers right now are arbitrary, but obviously you are going to be making more in terms of APY just because this has a higher risk factor. You could get liquidated, and you're also using USD plus as collateral. Now, just to give you a quick idea of how this would work, you would basically own about $50 of USD plus. You would be borrowing some Wrapped Matic, and then that would be deposited into a pool where you'd have your Wrapped Matic and USD plus. You'd be getting a 40 to 45% APY on that, but again, you do have that risk of getting liquidated, and of course, it may not be for everyone because there are a lot of new steps in here, and we're not going to get into that because the purpose of this video was just to simply show you guys that you can be making some passive income through just holding USD plus. You can obviously look into providing liquidity to liquidity pools with USD plus as well. And of course, those hedge strategies, which are going to be coming out relatively soon. So with all that being said, that is basically my weekly recap of USD plus and how much money I've made with about $2,000 invested in this one. I'm going to keep monitoring this and keep you guys aware of what happens. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.